This is the October 22nd, 2011 Math SAT question of the day. A woman drove to work at an average speed of 40 miles per hour. 40 miles per hour. And returned along the same route, 30 miles per hour. If her total traveling time was 1 hour, what was the total number of miles in the trip, in a round trip? Okay, so home to work, 40 miles per hour. Work to home, 30 miles per hour. Total time, 1 hour. What was the total number of miles in the trip? So, total traveling time was 1 hour. Total number of miles is the question. So let's change our color here. Total time is t equals 1 hour. If she drove x hours to work and 1 minus x hours home, then 40 miles per hour times x has to equal 30 miles per hour times 1 minus x. This is the distance to work, and this is the distance home, where distance equals speed times time. So we can solve this equation for x. X will be the time it took to drive to work. But this is what we want to know about the distance. So we have to come back and plug that in. So let's keep working here. So 40 times x equals 30 minus 30 times x. Multiplying that out. So 70 times x equals 30. So I can pull that 30 over to this side. That means x equals 30 over 70. Or, well, that's 3/7. That means 1 minus x is 4/7. So 3/7 of an hour. And to work, and 4/7 of an hour back home. Right? It takes longer when you drive slower and when you drive faster. But that's not the answer. The question is the distance. That was the green stuff. So distance. So 40 times 3/7 equals the distance home. That's 120 divided by 7. And that's 7 into 120 goes in. What's the total number of miles in the trip? Miles per hour times 3/7. I see. I'm not getting any of the answers here because I'm only finding half the distance. So the total distance, total number of miles in the trip is 2 times 40 times x, because 40 times x is the distance there, so 80. So 2 times 40 times 3/7 equals the total distance. So 240 divided by 7, 3 times 6 3 times 2 is 6 times 40 is 240 divided by 7. So 7 into 240. 3 times 7 is 21. 30. 4 times 7 is 28. So 34 and 2/7. The answer is C. 34 and 2/7.